I thought I was going to run out of breath because I was doing that for about 15 seconds. Sports.com NBA playoff DFS preview show. My name is Jon Jansen at JJansen34. You can follow my guy Ghost, the star of the show here at DFS_Ghost. Things are going well in the NBA playoff. It's fun. A lot of favorites have been winning, Ghost. Have you noticed that trend? A lot of favorites not winning, covering.
It's not stopping anytime soon either.
No.
Does
it stop tonight?
They're winning and they're covering. They're winning and they're covering.
Because I'm sticking with favorites tonight too.
Yeah. I'm are we starting with sports betting or just like winning the game outright?
We can go with betting. We'll go with the spread.
I'm not touching the Brooklyn Boston game. I'm not touching the Brooklyn Boston game.
That got too hot.
That got out of hand real quick.
Yeah,
like I get like when it was 7.5, 8.5, I didn't mind laying the points. Now like seeing some books have it all the way up to 13.5. It's a bit much. So, but then again, I can't flip the switch and bet against Brooklyn either because they could drop 160 points in 30 minutes. So
it's just not bettable now. All the value that we were getting, I think, throughout that series it's gone now. It's
gone. So
no reason to.
I'm not touching that one. I think Brooklyn finishes the job tonight. Second game we have LA Phoenix. I got Phoenix tonight all the way.
I do too, and I thought I not hesitated. I thought about it for a second. But
let me ask you this:
I think I'm going.
Are you laying 6 tomorrow with Philly? I already know your answer, but are you laying 6 tomorrow with Philly?
Yes. Have you seen my?
Why would you not lay?
Do you follow me at JJansen34?
Obviously, that's why I said I already know your answer.
Yeah, no, without hesitation. Because
So
it's a home game for the Sixers. It's just a good spot. But a home game for the Suns tonight.
Yeah, home game tonight. No AD. It's the exact same process for me. Laying 5 with Phoenix.
Yeah,
and it's not even then that's missing a player. It's AD out on the other side.
Right.
I'm laying the 5 with Phoenix. I think they'll get the job done. And then the other game is completely slipping my mind. Portland, Denver.
Mm-hmm. It was a tough one, but
that's tough.
I'm honestly going Denver.
That one's tough. I'll take.
Why do I have a weirdly? See,
I'll take game 5 on the road. As crazy as that sounds, I'll take Dame on the road in this one.
I will.
I don't even need the points. Actually, it's only 2.5.
It is 2. Last time I saw it was 2.
Yeah, I don't need the points. I'll take Dame on the money line. You guys too clutch. Yeah, give me Dame on the road.
All right, we'll go a little head to head. I'm going to go with Denver, just because I like the fact that they're home. This is a close series. I think it'll go to 7, honestly, but I do think Denver gets some.
That was my original prediction. I had Portland in 7.
Yeah, I think that could happen. I just think the home game here.
I didn't check the futures for these. I should have bet a lot of them. I'm getting them right on the number. I took Philly in 5. I took Brooklyn in 5.
Nice.
I took. Obviously, we're not going to talk about Miami, but who else did I take?
We're not. Are you sure you don't want to talk about Miami?
No, we're not talking about Miami.
You positive? Okay, you positive.
Miami and 9. Miami and 9.
Miami and 30. Can that even be possible?
That one did not work out, but I nailed Philly the exact number in 5. I think they'll get it done tomorrow. I took Brooklyn in 5. They get it done tonight. I took Atlanta in 7. I don't know if they're going to need all 7, but still possible.
No, yeah, I don't think.
In the West, I took Phoenix in 7. I took Portland in 7.
You think that goes 7?
I'm hoping it goes 6, just so I could stop seeing LA fans on Twitter.
I think
cry about the fact that AD's injured.
I thought when they won game 2, because game 2 was great.
Life is so much better when LA's not in the playoffs.
I know, but game 2, they look good. But if one of LeBron or Anthony Davis are going to be injured, they need both of them.
But they need both of them, and they need both of them. Not even just on the court. They need both of them like at 100 million% health. Dame Blazers, like that. Plus 1,800 to win the West pre-playoffs. Yeah. And you know what?
Didn't you take that? Who told me? Was it C that told me, or you, that you like the Trailblazers? at that price. It might have been Jason, actually.
It
might have been Jason.
I feel like all of us were talking about that. I know
in the Discord chat, which you can join, windailysports.com/chat.
I feel like all of us were talking about that. And Sia brings up a great point. Plus 1,800. Like, I had them winning the first round. A lot of people were. It was lock city for Denver. A lot of people, right? And our team and I'm pretty sure Sia was saying it on air. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry, I don't have access to the comments. You're logged in. I can't see the comments because you're logged in, but that's pretty creepy.
Great.
Hopefully
yeah,
that comment
you can check out Wind Daily Sports
on
SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Saturday and Sunday 5 to 7.
Yeah, so and I'm actually doing double dose this weekend, so I'm gonna be on there both days. So we're gonna I'm gonna beg Jay to not talk about the Miami Heat, but outside of that, we'll be.
I think you should talk.
I'm sure Miami in 9. Okay. That's the only thing.
Positive.
I'm positive. Yeah, I as much as I took.
Look at that! Look at that! A little. Oh man, is there a little in-house?
Shade,
Shade here.
Shade going on. I like it, and you know what? He ain't wrong. So.
That's fantastic.
Oh, it's all love, but yeah, that you know what? That it's the exact same thing that I was thinking with Miami in the East. I was invested in Portland, just not as much in terms of how many units I have on them. I do have a Portland conference finals appearance ticket, a conference winner ticket, and actually a Portland championship ticket as well. And the main reason for that was that when they made their run, when they lost to the Warriors in the conference finals a couple of years ago, it was that trio, man. It was Dame with CJ and Nurk. They didn't have Nurk last season. They had Cantor, and I get it. He's good offensively. He attacks the glass really strong, but defensively, the guy just blows. Like he doesn't know how to play defense. So when they had Nurk back, and I like their spot landing as a 6 seed, I really think they got every matchup that they could have wanted to get to the finals is right there for the taking. Like, I thought Denver was the best team for them to play in the first round, believe it or not. So then, go ahead. Sorry.
I think where this conversation needs to go, because I think Portland, obviously, we know Portland very well. Dame Lillard, obviously, Logo Lillard, great shooter, clutch, CJ McCollum, like they can put up points, all that. I think the side is now, how do you think Denver has looked? Like, what have you seen from Denver in those 4 games? That because they're the ones that are without one of their star players in Jamal Murray. They still have Jokic, MVP, most likely this season, but it's just, what have you seen from Denver in 4 games to make you feel at least more confident or a little less confident in that Portland pick?
Their ball handlers just can't handle the heat.
There we go.
On both ends of the floor. Yeah. That's and when I include that, I'm obviously
even though Campazzo's been to be fair, I think
good.
He's
been very good. He hasn't been great. He hasn't been great, and he doesn't have the offensive touch that Jamal Murray brings. Like when they roll out their starting 5, or when they roll out any combination of any 5 guys that they have, in reality, the one and only guy that could beat you is Nikola Jokic. That's it. And especially with the way that Michael Porter Jr. is playing right now, you know, this guy in the bubble wanted all the smoke. He went up there with his head down like a 16-year-old kid at playing high school ball, saying, well, I want the ball more. Well, now you got the ball more. And the guy's laying up more bricks than a construction worker team. Like, bro, what is going on? You have the ball in your hands. You're taking 20 shots a game, and you're getting smoked by 40 in game 4. Like, I don't know. That for me, like it really rubbed me off the wrong way when he said that last season in the bubble, and I went on a huge rant on one of the shows. I remember that specifically. And now
Michael Porter Jr.
No way, no chance.
Okay.
If you do, I can't do it. But he wanted all the smoke, all of it. He was like, absolutely. you need to give me the ball more, and just because we have Maul and Jokic, it is what it is. It's normal that I get the third amount of touches, like. Right, he's getting burnt on the wing by Norman Powell. You saw what Norman Powell did last game. He's getting burnt on the wing by Melo. I don't know. He can't guard. His offensive touch is not there. That's the one thing for me for Denver is that the loss of Jamal Murray right now is so evident because they're completely one-dimensional on the offensive side of the ball. It's all Jokic. And Portland's letting them score. They don't care. Bro, go ahead. Get these easy 2s. We don't care. We got 3 guys that could shoot up 3s from the logo. And their offense is just, it's so powerful. You have Dame and CJ alone. Norm just proved that he could take over a game when he wants to last game. Melo off the bench can still bring it this late into his career. Nurkic is a walking 12-12. Like, it's just their offense is so powerful and it's so deep. Like, they won last game, or they were at least up to 35 last game. I was watching that game. Dame shot 2 for 15 from the field. If I told you in any Portland Trailblazer game, no matter who they're playing, that Damian Lillard will shoot 2 for 15, you're going to tell me, well, if it's a really bad team, because we don't know who the opponent is, right? I'm saying in a situation where we don't know who the opponent is. If it's a really bad team, they could still win. You know, we're talking Pistons, T-Wolves, Cavs. They could still win. And then I tell you they're playing the Denver Nuggets in the game 4 of an opening round playoff series, and Dame is going 2 for 14. You're telling me they're getting blown off the court. They blew them off the court by 35. And their franchise players shot 2 for 15. Like, if that doesn't say what their offense is, I don't know what does. Like, they're winning games by 35, and Dame is shooting 2 for 15. Like, what happens if he shoots 10 for 15? Like, they're winning by 50.
Yeah.
That for me is what I love about Portland. Like, yeah, okay, they're terrible on defense. They're the worst defensive team in the entire NBA playoffs. But they could beat you 160 to 150, no problem. Everyone's talking about Brooklyn, how they could do that. Well, how do you stop Brooklyn? How do you stop Portland? What happens when in that exact game last night, when you get, because for Brooklyn to really go off and really put up 150, 160, like these fairy tale numbers that people keep throwing out there in the media, you need all 3 guys to be clicking on all cylinders, and everyone needs to be going nuts. If Portland does the exact same thing, they outscore Brooklyn. No problem. And it's not even a competition.
So where are we going in DFS in this game? With all of that,
it's tough because all these guys are priced up now, right? And everybody's going to chase Norman Powell from last game.
Because I already put in 2 plays I know you're probably going to go for in the next game.
I really hope people are done disrespecting DeAndre Ayton. Like, I feel for the guy. He will forever be known as the number 1 pick in the Luka Doncic Trae Young draft. Everyone throws Marvin Bagley under the bus, and I get it. Not the best career, plenty of injuries. I still think he's very talented. I think if he gets out of Sacramento, he could still be an impactful player. And he will always be known as the guy that got taken before Luka Doncic and Trae Young back to back. He got picked at number 2. Trae and Luka went 3 and 4, respectively. DeAndre Ayton went number 1 out of that draft. This guy was the guy of that draft. Out of AZ, they were saying this Arizona guy, DeAndre Ayton's going to go nuts. He's going to be 2020 in the NBA. Been kind of quiet in his early NBA career. And now this was the matchup I said, this guy's going to be able to go off. Andre Drummond cannot stay out of foul trouble. And when AD is at the 5, he doesn't want to play the 5. He said it publicly. I don't want to play the 5. I don't play the 5. That sounds like a you problem. I'm not playing the 5. That's the kind of approach that he takes. This sounds like a you problem. I'm not playing the 5. So when Andre Drummond gets 4 fouls in 4 minutes and they play AD at 5, they're just running switches all over the place. Have you seen them play defense? It's like chickens with their head cut off. Like, they're just running switches left and right. And then they're like, oh my God, CP3 has the ball. Oh my God, Booker's out there. Oh my God, Mikal Bridges is slashing to the hoop. Like, they're out of control. And then who's there? DeAndre Ayton is just chilling by the hoop with his arms crossed, having a nice espresso. And he gets a nice tip in. The guy's shooting 81% from the field in the series.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's okay.
It's pretty good.
It's not the best. You could be better, but good.
Like, I don't know how we don't keep playing in DeAndre Ayton. And now on top of that, you take the fact that AD's likely not going to play in this game. It makes it even better for him. So I'm going right back to Ayton. If you play Nurkic instead of Ayton, I'm okay with that.
Right, and LeBron has to play with no AD.
I'm playing Bron. So
who in the role players are you going for though? Because I'm going off of your Ghost Jansen, WinDailySports.com. So you have the core 4, but it is like, because Anthony Davis is out, it's easy. LeBron James, and just try and figure out the rotation of players that you want to put in. And I guess multiple lineup you're going to shuffle around. I imagine these Lakers just...
There's a lot of guys I'm shuffling around. Today's probably
just to get the combination that you like.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of guys that are that are dual position eligible that I'm playing. Guys like Kyle Kuzma, Jay Crowder. Like
nice. Okay.
It's all about the puzzle piece, right? And then you have guys like Robert Covington that are still going to play 35 minutes. So, blindly like that, those are the three guys that really come to mind for me. All three are power forward eligible, and they're all within $200 of one another. So Kyle Kuzma, Robert Covington, and Jay Crowder are three guys that I don't mind rotating in and out of the lineup. The one thing that I wrote up when I was talking about Kyle Kuzma, and I say this before I say that you need a second Laker in your lineup. My main lineup will 100% have at least two Lakers in it because yes, Bron is going to go.
All of them going to be include LeBron, and
all of them's going to be including LeBron. If you don't play LeBron tonight, I don't know what to tell you. Like I'm not going to say he's in the optimal lineup, but like think about a spot where you have LeBron in a must-win game. He's
not even 10K.
This is a must-win game.
Yeah.
He's cheaper than Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
And Jason Tatum's 10% higher owned than LeBron James. Like
that's odd. Yeah, like that's weird.
You don't even have to change your lineup. LeBron James is cheaper on the pricing grid than Jason Tatum is. Like people you have to get contrarian this, that. First of all, no. Second of all, even if you want to get contrarian this, that, the cheaper and the better play is $200 less. You don't have to change your lineup. It's not like you're going out of control to get Harden over KD. That extra $400 when you get to the top of the pricing grid, man, it makes a big difference. We're taking the less expensive player.
Yeah.
And he's 10%. Jason Tatum is the highest owned player on the slate tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not playing Jason Tatum.
No, it sounds like honestly a pretty great spot.
You're paying $10K for Jason. What do you need for Jason Tatum to pay off at that price? He's in the same vicinity as Bron.
50 points.
He needs to. Thank you. You said exactly what I said in Discord. He needs to drop 50 raw.
Yeah.
At one point, KD's going to say, "Okay, enough's enough. Okay, enough. Enough of you. Go away." And they're just going to triple team him. Who's going to beat them?
Yeah, you know what? Glide. That's the point. And Glide nails it here. In order for him to if the Celtics are going to win, then yes, Jason Tatum will likely have 80 DK points.
If you're playing Jason Tatum over LeBron, you need to take the Celtics on the money line.
Exactly. That's what Glide's saying here. That's what. Yes,
I agree. Take Jason Tatum out of your lineup.
Yes, exactly.
And play LeBron, and then take that money of the entry that you were going to enter and put it on Celtics money line. Because if you lose with LeBron over Tatum, it's because the Celtics won that game and you're making a whole lot more on the money line than you are in a $20 DFS tournament.
Yeah.
So take that $20 that you were going to enter with Jason Tatum in your main lineup, take him out and put LeBron, and then take that $20 and put it on the Celtics to win the game. Because if Tatum outscores LeBron, and you're going to be upset that you played LeBron over Tatum because I told you to, well, don't worry. If Tatum outscores LeBron, it's because the Celtics won.
And you're going to get a nice little payday.
You just got them at like plus 600 or plus 700, whatever they're at. So trust me, you rather that than end up entering $20 in the DFS tournament. So that's my recommendation for that. But I'm not playing Jason Tatum tonight. I don't get it.
No, I don't think.
You need the guy to be like, he's got to be cold, bro. Like this guy's got to go out there and drop 50 to 60. For them to win this game and for him to really pay off at that price tag. You know KD's going to drop between 55 and 65. It's automatic. You know LeBron without AD is not the highest owned player on the slate in a must-win game on the road. And you know LeBron is going to get every single call tonight imaginable.
That's what he's going to do. He's just going to.
You know that he's going to be driving. He's going to be trying to grab. He will grab every rebound that he could possibly grab, and he's going to push the pace, and he's going to be driving, and he's going to be throwing his arms up in the air, and he's going to get every single call possible. Like I don't get how he's not the highest owned player on the slate tonight. I really don't.
KCP today.
KCP blows. I hate playing KCP. I can't do it. The guy blows. I really hate playing KCP. But
jeez, that was a strong opinion.
It's not.
We love KCP, but
no, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Dude,
he blows.
You seem nice. Blows. Seem like a good dude. I like KCP.
Yeah, I'd probably go to a club with the guy. Like, okay, he seems like a chill dude, but like I'm not playing him in DFS.
Do you go to clubs? Are you a clubs guy?
Next question.
I'm a dive bar guy.
Next question. I see.
Really?
I
Next
prefer the dive
question?
bars.
You can't
I prefer
answer
dive
that.
bars. I prefer dive
There we
bars.
go. But yeah,
I
you can
do.
say that. I hate
I prefer
clubs.
dive bars
I
much better.
hate clubs. I hate everything.
My issue with the
It's
club is
just too
that
loud. I can't.
it's too loud. Number one.
I
See,
like
I
when I
sound
go out.
like
I
20
like
years older than I
conversation.
am when I say this. Though.
Oh,
That's why.
absolutely. I'm an
But-
old soul. I'm with you.
but number one, it's too loud, and number two, it's that I can walk to the liquor store and get a bottle for a tenth of the price instead of going to Flex for the Instagram pictures with the bottle. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
that's my issue. There is that
let's say that
when we
I
were 16
understand
to
why
18,
people like
and
clubs,
like
but
that's
I
okay.
can't.
But like when you're 16 to 18, you gotta go for the flex. Like this, like okay,
Exactly.
whatever. You do it for the Instagram pictures, but like I don't know. I was past that like 3 to 4 years ago. I got over that really quick. But I will take the dive bar with the boys watching the game any day over the club.
See, I love a dive bar.
Yeah.
I love
100%.
a good dive bar. All right.
I'm looking here. Speaking of the fact that I sounded old when saying that, I'm playing Sabi veteran in Marc Gasol. Let me tell you why. And let me tell you why. Number one, nobody's playing him. So you don't care how much chalk is in your lineup when you're playing a guy like Marc Gasol. I can tell you right now, nobody's playing Marc Gasol. Andre Drummond's going to start. He's going to get like 4 fouls in 4 minutes. And then you get DeAndre Ayton. Who are they going to put at the 5? Who are they putting at the 5?
Drummond.
No, you just got 4 fouls in 4 minutes. Who are
Uh,
they playing at the 5 when Drummond comes out? Who are they playing at the 5?
KCP.
If that's the case,
We
Ayton's
know the
dropping
answer.
60
We know
and
the
60.
answer. Yeah. It's Marcus.
It's got to be Marc Gasol, bro. Montrezl Harrell. You know what I want to see? I want to see Montrezl Harrell play one-on-one defense on Enes Kanter and vice versa. These are the two worst defensive players I've watched in such a long time. Montrezl Harrell doesn't know what he's doing on defense. Like he legitimately does not know what he like. I don't think the man knows what a defensive scheme is. Like it's that bad. We kind of have Trez out there, unless they're down by 20.
So
Trez will barely see the court.
You're saying play Trez.
They're gonna go out there. Why are you doing this to me, man? Why are you doing this? If you're playing, see, you can't do that position on your field because you're playing Marc Gasol. You can't play Trez because you're playing Marc Gasol. So
I love that. You literally just wanted to owe me that. That wasn't even fake. That wasn't funny. That was legit. Like, screw you. That was legit. Everything there was
Marc Gasol. Who's gonna go out there and wave his hands up in the air like you just don't care? Trez doesn't know what that is. He doesn't know what D is. Drummond's gonna like if he continues at this pace, he's gonna get 4 fouls in 4 minutes. The guy's huffing and puffing after playing 20 minutes. Like it doesn't make sense. Marc Gasol's gonna be that guy, and in 20 minutes, he's super efficient. Like you saw what he did last game in 23 minutes. The game before they played 15. They're ramping it up. They know that they need Marc Gasol on defense because when 80's not on the court, which can now be for 48 plus minutes tonight, they don't have an interior defensive presence. And that guy is Marc Gasol. It's not enough for me to scare off of DeAndre Ayton as a play because he is still going to line up on Andre Drummond for 20 plus minutes. But Marc Gasol is that guy tonight. They need him to play, and he's really been efficient on the offensive end too. So at 3,600 on a slate that, you know, value Trez is the PJ. Wow. That's cold. I like that.
Why is everything compared to PJ Tucker? Poor PJ
Tucker. I
get it. No, I get it. But poor damn PJ Tucker.
No, not poor PJ Tucker. The guy has like $10 billion worth of shoes. He's the complete opposite of poor PJ Tucker. Yeah,
that's awesome.
He's more known for his shoe line than he is his game.
So let's do this because we have a bleeping ton of lineups to go over here. Let's do that.
I see a lot of people posting them. And the other guy that I want to talk about is Markieff Morris. No.
Okay.
I don't play.
Sorry, Ariana.
I don't play Morris Brothers. It's
okay. Oh, either of them. You don't.
Marcus Morris is a real something I can't say on air, and Markieff is really not that much better, and I just don't see how he lines up against Phoenix. Like I really think that they're gonna go to like if he starts, then you could play him because that means he's firmly in the rotation. Like they have a game plan. Like Vogel's got a plan where I don't know what it's going to be, but it involves Kuzma coming off the bench or some situation like that where if Markieff starts, then okay, he's in play. But if he's not starting, I don't know if this guy's going to see the court. Trez would likely see the court before he is because in that scenario, I don't see how the Lakers are going to be up by 20 where they need Markieff Morris on defense. They need Trez on offense more than they need Markieff on defense. So if you're taking a flyer on one of these $3,000 guys, I would play Trez over Markieff, but personally, I'm not playing either one of them. I'm playing Marc Gasol. That's a good question, though.
First lineup. Pritchard, Harden, James, Covington,
Pritchard's
Claxton.
in the core. Kemba Walker got ruled out. Like I saw it on my phone like maybe 20 minutes ago. Peyton Pritchard's in the core, so another value play.
Claxton, Lillard, Crowder, and Gasol.
Yeah, I like that.
Are you sure you like Gasol in there? I don't know. I just felt like you weren't too in on him. You were kind of
Marc Gasol.
Okay. Marc
It could completely burn people.
No.
Look, it's just again, and I even saw Jimmy's comment as we bring up his lineup here in Discord where he said he's making a case for it. And I even said, watch the stream. I'm going to elaborate on this is what I was saying, where I didn't want to spell all that out there in the article because I also like to try and entertain you guys on here and get some good laughs. Like when we see John trying to play Montrezl Harrell in our Ayton Gasol lineups.
You try and get laughs on you?
That was pretty funny trying to see you get Harrell in there when we already had Gasol and Ayton. I planned that out.
No,
that was so well planned
position
out.
filled, and you immediately wanted to slam dunk on me, and it was 100% authentic that you wanted to slam dunk on me. All right, we got Jimmy Wagner,
right? So, Pritchard,
CJ Crowder,
McCollum's that guy that I was saying, like, you know what? It's more of a process by default thing. He's just too cheap, like, and so is CP3, but. So many point guards tonight that are only point guard eligible. Crowder, KD, Aiden, Caruso. Yeah, I love that lineup. I remember seeing that in Discord today earlier too. I like that lineup.
Sick. Here we go. Braun, CJ, KD, Rocco, Aiden, KCP, Green, Trez. I know you hate KCP, but better shot.
KCP and Trez, same lineup. Oh, that's spicy. That could be 40 points.
Got anything to say about that?
Man, I don't know if I could do that. The main reason why is that I assume that's JaMychal Green. So you have JaMychal Green with KCP and Trez. That's a lot of punt value.
Yeah.
And all you really have to show for it is Braun and KD. Like I love DeAndre Ayton, but he's not at the same level as Braun or KD. And CJ, it's you have CJ, not Dame, right? So it's like you would think that with KCP, Green, and Trez, who are pretty much all $3,000. I know Trez is 3,000. JaMychal Green's like 32, and KCP at 38. Like his 3-point shots got to be dropping. And the main reason why I'm worried about KCP, like all jokes aside, other than the fact that I don't like playing KCP, like from an actual basketball analytics standpoint, is that Braun has been getting into it with KCP, and he's already like they caught it on camera 2 games in a row now, where he kind of goes on this like J.R. Smith kind of stuff, and he really like pokes him really hard in the chest, and he says he's like, I want you to shoot that ball. Like he I don't know what's up with his confidence. Like it's almost like KCP's scared to miss a shot because he's playing with Braun. So like that worries me because if he's not going bombs away tonight, Kuzma will. So that's the only thing about KCP. But
so we got a little bit of a trio.
KD, CP3. It's pretty much Monte, CP3 versus Rocco Schroeder. Harden, KD are pretty much interchangeable for me there. But KD, CP3, Monte, Harden, Rocco, Schroeder. I like the first one better. I think the first one has more upside. Monte, KD, and CP3.
Last one here. Peyton West, Braun, KD. Ayton, Dame, Green, Gasol. Green showing up again.
That one looks good. I rather Wesley Matthews. If you're doing one of these punt shooting guards, I'll take Wesley Matthews over KCP. They're going to need him on defense. KCP over Caruso. The Caruso.
Caruso? It's the Caruso show tonight?
Yeah, it's the Caruso. With his $15 headband.
Is that real? Is that a thing? Or do people call him that? Or did
the Caruso? Yeah. Well, I don't think we started that. I highly doubt we started that. I feel like
I don't want that to be a thing. Nope.
The Caruso?
That's the first time I've heard it. I'm nixing it. I'm out. I'm not doing that.
That's unreal. The Caruso.
Nope, not
With
gonna do it.
$14.99 headband from Foot Locker with the logo on it. Like
Nope.
when you're at YMCA and you're balling with the boys and just Brick City. That's Caruso.
Really
like,
making me
that's
close to just ending the stream right now.
Wow,
Even though we're close.
You're that mad about not getting Montrezl Harrell in the lineup with Gasol
No,
and Ayton,
not
wow.
that. Not that.
KCP over Caruso. Yes, because Dennis Schroeder is active. If anyone's not handling the ball besides Braun tonight, it's going to be Dennis Schroeder, not Caruso. So I'll take if I'm playing a Laker guard who's barely going to be involved in the offense, I'll take the streaky shooter over Caruso.
Fair enough.
That's it.
That's it. We did it.
I'm playing Aiden. I'm playing Peyton Pritchard is also in the core, as you guys saw from some of our members' lineups here. Peyton Pritchard at 3.2K. Look, is he going to go out there and drop 30? Probably not.
Probably.
But he's
probably not. No.
He's one of like 5 guys that you can play at that price that are actually going to play and actually be involved in the offense, along with Marc Gasol, because he's just unreal. Marc Gasol also in the same price range as Peyton Pritchard. So you pair Pritchard with Marc Gasol, and then it works out just fine for the rest of your lineup. Because with Kemba out, they need Peyton Pritchard's offense more than Aaron Nesmith's 3-and-D wing, whatever you want to call his game, to be a nice person. Aaron Nesmith's 3-and-D wing style of game, and they need more of Peyton Pritchard's offense than they do of Langford's.
Right.
Whatever you could think of a positive aspect of that guy's game. I don't think he has one, but they need more of Pritchard's offense than Langford's.
No. Before we go off the show, now you got to think of one positive thing about Langford's game. That's the last thing that's happening. Everything I'm seeing some things in the comments. Check it out, windailysports.com/chat, and everything. So
windailysports.com.
And yeah, windailysports.com, because I'm checking like what's the best lineup to run. We're not going to give out full lineups. It's either you can go back, plenty of time to go back and watch this, or go to windailysports.com, check out the core 4 and any other lineups, windailysports.com/chat. So one good thing about Langford. One good thing. Legitimate. One good thing.
Bro, see
one good thing. Legitimately, you have to. Not filling up Gatorade.
Just tweeted me saying, just tweeted me saying, "Are you a clubs guy?" Next question. Wow, Sia's the best, man.
Langford. One good thing. There's got to be something.
He probably fills up the Gatorade with the.
Nope. It's got to be something good on the court.
What's it called? You know, like the really light blue Gatorade. What's that called?
This is unbelievable.
Ice
this broadcast
something.
is not
you can only
going to
get
end.
it in the States. You can't get it here.
This broadcast is not going to end.
What does he do
one good thing about Langford on the basketball court.
He makes every free throw in warm-up.